You didn't win the race.
No, it was tough to see. I'm excited for people to see the behind the scenes because, I was in that costume for about 20 minutes, sweating, dehydrated, and I was running up against, kids that got a lot of energy,
Sure.
I need to hydrate. They had no electrolytes for me back there, so it was tough.
Call Jake and Ian kids.
What?
Yeah.
They're kids?
Yeah, they're kids. It's a child's game. That's why I let them win. Yeah. But
Was Daniel's first pitch a strike?
yeah, it was a strike. It was nice. I was not expecting that. It was so quick, though. We were all looking down. He threw it. So, yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
You guys have been able to get results in different ways. This one, you're under pressure for a lot of the match. What is it? How do you guys kind of survive that pressure? What kind of goes into that type of performance?
I think just not accepting that that's how it was going to be in the game, but not like we knew we were going to be under pressure, so we just kind of accepted that. And we're like, all right, let's just defend for our life. I mean, sometimes the game's like that. It's hard to break out of that. But I think when you're like maybe forcing against the issue, so like people just stepping out when they're not, just let them come to us if that's how the game's going to be, especially we had the lead. And yeah, just accepting the fact, because I think once you go away from, let's just try to play, that's when you get punished. So yeah.
And then you guys have picked up some points and put yourself into the playoff line conversation now. And now the stretch of games gets tough with a lot of teams that are kind of above you in the standings in the coming weeks. How do you guys approach this stretch coming up? And, is this kind of you guys feel is your moment to further make your statement that you guys should be taken in that playoff conversation?
Yeah, I mean, we've put ourselves in a good spot. And I think, it's a tough stretch of games, but we've shown we can win in many ways. And we've got some big games coming up, and I think this is the time for us to show that we can play with, I guess, the top dogs in the league. But yeah, I think just approaching every game the same and trying to pick up 3 points, and it's exciting to be at home this weekend. So.
I mean, it's your first year here, but you've got a couple guys around you that are younger. You talk about Jacob and Ian. I mean, have you found yourself kind of doing both learning and trying to teach, or are you just with them learning?
I would say now I'm starting to teach. I mean, I don't know how many games I played, maybe around like 20, but yeah, especially when Ian, not as much with Bart because he's played about the same as me, but when Ian's on the field, just giving him pointers, making sure his head, just keeping him locked in. I remember when I was younger, your mind starts to wander, and I mean, you can see in these games, you switch off for a second and you're going to get punished. So yeah, I mean, Ian's an unbelievable player, but I think just maybe the mental side, just keeping him locked in the game.
And that penalty he gave up, it's one of those where he probably would have liked to have that back. But do you think it's important that he made that mistake in a game where you guys were still able to win?
Yeah, for sure. I kind of think about me making a mistake against Portland and how much looking back that helped me. And I think this is kind of that moment for Ian. And I mean, he's also 17, and he's going to only learn from this. I mean, it's good we won. But yeah, he's going to come out a lot better from that.
So it kind of said there's been a change in the maturation of this team, and some of that was comparing it to last year and how they performed on the road. But just since you've been here from the start of the season to now, have you kind of sensed that change in maturity and being able to close out games as opposed to losing focus like you guys kind of did here and there early in the year?
No, for sure. I think, beginning of the year when we'd go up, it seems like we were almost like, just when's the goal gonna happen against us? There was just tentativeness, but now when we go up, I feel like we're very comfortable absorbing the pressure, especially late. And on the flip side, when we're down late, in the Charlotte game, knowing we can score 2 goals in quick succession, we scored 3 goals in 15 minutes against Revolution. So yeah, I think you've seen over the season we've learned how to deal with different moments and situations in the game.
John Polskamp has made 4 of the last 6 team of the match days. Just from your perspective, what have you seen from him shot stopping wise, and What's made him kind of go on this heater here for the last couple of months?
I don't know, but I was talking to him, like, he's made 1 or 2 massive saves, I think, the last 6 games, and that's kept us in the game or won us the game. Or I think back to the Charlotte one, they could have gone up 2-0. Makes a big save early in the Colorado first half, big save. And I think that's what you need from a goalie. Like, you need one big save a game and to keep you in the game or win you the game, and he's coming up huge, and that's a big reason why we're going on this little run. So
Part of that, though, is his defenders making saves with him.
yeah. When he can't make the save, I try to make the save. Just being there for each other. I like making the saves. It's fun. But yeah, we're having that good dynamic. I'm trying to let less shots against him. I'm trying to help him out there, but I guess he's getting these team of the match days for all these saves, so maybe hey, you can have these 40-yard shots that roll right in your hands. Count that as a save. I don't know how, but but yeah.
Did you know he got an assist on this last one?
Yeah, he was.
Because I remember when he got the one to Daniel, Daniel said he didn't celebrate.
No, this one he was actually holding up. We were running back, and he was holding up a 2. And we're all confused till after the game, and he's like, that's my second assist. And none of us, we were just thinking about Eric controlling and dribbling a few guys. I don't think anybody was thinking about his pass. But looking back, that was a great side volley.
Well, at least he celebrated this time.
Yeah, exactly. I just think it's funny that none of us were like, what, peace? Well, I don't know. We were a little confused.
The good thing is he had time back there to even keep track of that now.
Yeah, exactly. Now I think see a lot more side volleys the next few games. I think he's trying to get that record.
Cool.
Great. Thank you, Jansen.
Thanks, James.